Thanks for tuning in to Rooted in Christ. Men after divorce. Divorce rarely gets talked about in the church, but we open up the conversation for Christian men seeking healing, strength, and a renewed walk with God. Each episode we focus on spiritual life, mental health, emotional recovery, physical wellness, financial stability, and your future. Stay rooted, rise strong, divorce isn't you.
To my brothers who have been in the process or recently completed divorce, I'd like to talk to you for a moment. It's the holiday time, and there's a song that says Christmas makes you feel emotional. That's so true, but when you're dealing with divorce, many times those emotions aren't the fun, joyful, or exciting emotions that we want to feel. Why? It's because many times the emotion that most felt is sadness. That sadness comes and develops in many forms. Now, one big problem is that during this time of year, there is seasonal depression. When the weather gets cold, it changes our mood. Then you couple that with the holiday depression that comes, and Christmas doesn't feel the same. But most of this is caused because of a thing called transient sadness. But the good news is transient sadness is temporary. You just have to change the way you're thinking. So I'm going to just start to talk about a couple of different things and see if anything relates to you. Now, right about now, you probably don't want to go anywhere or do anything. Let me say that divorce doesn't make you a failure or a loser. Yes, your marriage didn't work out, but that's beside the point. That's not your area of focus. You need to realize that the way you were doing things before didn't work out, and you need to change some things around. So you need to try something different. One thing you can do is volunteer some of your time to a shelter. They are usually always looking for volunteers on the days that they are feeding the unhoused. Then daily start thinking about what you have to be thankful for. Brother, get the woe is me attitude out of here. That's what's holding you back. Hold your head up now, at work, and everywhere you go. You are not defined by this one chapter in your life. And hopefully, as we help you focus properly through this situation, this might not be the devastating ordeal you thought it would be. Go to those holiday parties. If it's filled with couples, get one of your relatives or a good friend to hang out with you for the evening. You know you have that fun cousin who will always hang out with you when there's free food, especially if they got some wings. As a matter of fact, being with a friend will help you concentrate on what you need to do to have some fun. If the holiday party has a lot of single people, just get out there and try to have a good time. You're looking to have a good time. You're not out there trying to look for your next. The party is just about getting out there and having a good time. Come on, it's the holidays. It's supposed to be the most wonderful time of the year. And if you miss it staying in your feelings, you'll have to wait another whole year before the time rolls around again. Another thing you can do is start going to the gym and get yourself together. Physical health helps with your mental health. And when you get into a groove, getting your workout in and start seeing some positive results, you're going to feel even better about yourself. And here's the biggie. You got to plan some activities with your kids. You're dad, and you will always be dad. But make sure you're on the same page with your kids. What I mean is, if your son is thinking BMX bike and you show up with a tricycle, somebody's going to ask him what does he think about his dad, and he's going to say 6'7", 6'7". And we don't want that to happen, do we? Make sure you split the activities between what the kids want to do and what you want to do. But words of caution, don't overly try to spoil your kids, giving them everything that they want. Kids aren't stupid. They will definitely take advantage of you. Let's be clear. Always be the parent. You're not trying to be their friend. Now, it's great when you have a good relationship, but you're not the friend. You are the parent. And the last thing I want to drop on you right now is the new year is coming right around the corner. Don't fall into that same old trap of making a New Year's resolution that you won't keep. It's a new year that hopefully will bring with it new adventures. I said hope because I hope that in the new year, you will also be working on your spiritual relationship. Remember, divorce is not you. Don't let it define you. It's just a chapter in your book that unfortunately you have to deal with. But just like others, you can do it too. We're here trying to help you find the best way to get through this chapter in your life so you can continue writing the rest of your book. Now, I encourage you to stay rooted in Christ and you will rise strong. If this conversation is relating to you, please subscribe to our podcast on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, YouTube, and Facebook. There's more conversations to come and different topics that we're going to tackle together. And remember our tagline, stay rooted, rise strong. Divorce is not you. So that's it for this episode. This podcast is for educational and inspirational purposes only.